How's it going, everyone? This is Hayden from hhwcustoms.com, and today I'm going to be showing you how I personally open up Hot Wheels. There's many different ways to do it. This is just what I find the most comfortable. So first, get a Hot Wheel, and it doesn't really matter if it's metal-based or plastic-based. This technique is all the same. The only difference is that some castings have plastic rivets, and these are rivets, and sometimes you just don't have to work as hard to get those off. They'll just pop out real quick. But this is gonna be metal, it's all metal casting. And so what you're gonna need first is these two drill bits. This is a 1/16, and this is what I call the pilot hole one. This is just gonna be your first drill to kind of set everything in place. And this is a 9/64 drill bit, and this is what's gonna remove the excess of the ring, and you'll understand what I mean when we get there. You're gonna need those two things, a drill, and you might need a flathead, you might not. Sometimes just depending on how well you drill it out. So first off, what you want to do is you want to get your 1/16 drill bit. And this drill is very nice because you can see how far this drill bit actually goes in there. See, that's bottoming out right there. And so what that allows you to do is really set how deep you want to drill into your car. So for example, you just put it flush like that on the side. You can say, okay, I'm only going to go up this far, and you make sure you don't go through the hood. Or in the case of like a Silverado or something like that, a truck, it won't go through the bed of the truck and have a hole there. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this up. I'm fine with it right there. And there's many different ways that you can hold your car. Some people have little jigs. I just do this, and I try my best not to get my hand directly through where I'm drilling, if that makes sense. So it's in the middle of the hood here. My hand's not there, or none of my fingers are there. And just start nice and slow. And you can see there, I'm through. That was just a little bit. You see some melted metal on there already. And clean that off. And if you can see, there is definitely a little hole in there. Hopefully you're able to see that on camera. If not, I'll try and zoom in and see it best. But that works there. And now I just do the same thing in the rear. There you go. So now we're all the way through. So now you can get rid of this other drill bit, or get rid of that drill bit and put on the new one. And this one, unfortunately, is a little bit longer, so you will have to maintain the depth that you go on your own just by gauging it all. You only really want to get rid of this ring on the outside of it, and that's actually what's clamping the base down right now. So you just want to just barely put any. You don't want to go too far deep. A little bit more. That should be good right there for that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get a flathead screwdriver, and I usually just like to try and just wiggle this extra little bit out. Sometimes you might have to drill back more. And there you go, you can see it popped out just like that. Now this will mess up the base a little bit if you're not careful, but I don't really care. And then we'll just do the same thing for the front. There you go. And that popped out on its own. There's no need for you to use that flathead again. So now the car is pretty much free. Although it's still stuck together, I usually try and grab it by the wheels or something else along the edges, and it'll pop just like that on its own. So now you have your car free. You can get exposed to all your little bits and pieces. You got your window, your interior, and then as a bonus thing, I'll just show you how to take the wheels off. You can see those little prongs. I'll just use a screwdriver so you can see. So those little prongs, that's what's holding the axle in. So if you wanted to, what you could do is get a flathead, and sometimes you might need a smaller one, and just wedge it in between these two, kind of at an angle like that, you can see, and just twist, and that'll fix the two of them up, and you can go alongside the other one too. Do that, and now your wheels will be popped out. Do the same thing for the rear. One side, and usually one side's enough, but you can just bend them out. And there you go. Now your base is free. You're ready for a wheel swap. And if you had some wheels available, you can just swap them right on. And that's what your car will look like. Yeah, there you go, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to click the subscribe button. I'm going to be doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers, so thank you very much. And check out my other videos if you haven't already. Thanks, guys.